Have you ever been so angry with somebody that you and your friends decided to break into their place and steal millions of dollars worth of stuff? And then instead of selling that stuff or using it, you just throw it in the ocean? Well, me neither. But believe it or not, that actually happened. We get into when and why right now on History's News. Welcome back to History's News, the only news program where we bring you the facts straight from the past. I'm your host, Bob Boo-Boo, and today we look at the events of the Boston Tea Party. Now, if you're familiar with our program, you know we usually send John Johnson back in time to report live on the scene. However, unfortunately, John is sick today, so he sent his cousin, Boston Tommy, to help us out. Tommy, thank you so much for joining us and helping us understand this event. What can you tell us about when and where you are? Hey, Bobby Boo-Boos, what's up, kid? How are you? Big fan. Good. Thanks, Tommy. Always good to meet a fan. But I'm sure our viewers are very anxious to learn about the events of the Boston Tea Party. I know you're new to time travel, but John assured me he left you with many notes to help our viewers understand the event. So what can you tell us about what's going on where you are? Yeah, Bobby, this time travel thing is nuts, man. I think I'm at the habit, but it's not my habit. I'll tell you that. People are dressed kind of weird, a lot of weird hats, let me tell you. What's up, kid? How's your mother? Yeah. What? Now, Tommy, it's very important just remember to blend in, okay? Don't do anything rash. All right? Now, I see from our notes we sent you to Griffin's Wharf in Old Boston. That's very interesting. What year is it? I don't know. You don't know? Yeah, I don't know. It looks old, and everything kind of smells. So, Shot in the Dark, 1983. I can tell you one thing, though. A lot of these people need a shower. Can you use the notes that John left you? I actually have a copy here myself, but I want you to do the reporting. That is your job, after all. Is there anything in there? The notes? Oh, yeah, the notes. Johnny boy left me these notes. I used it as a Kleenex earlier, so it might be a little sticky. Nope, all right, looks good. Here we go, cool. Let's see, date. Looks like it's December 17th, 1773. I wasn't far off. Very good. And what happened on the night of the 16th? Yeah, I don't know. I heard it was some kind of party, but it doesn't look like any party I've ever been to. The water in the harbor is, disgusting. It's brown. I wouldn't drink it. I would if I was, wicked thirsty, but otherwise, no. This guy's gonna ruin us. I have the notes as well, so I can just take a look. Here, let's see. Oh, wait, no, Bobby, I got it right here. All right, got it right here. Here we go. Johnny's notes coming up big. Last night, the Sons of Liberty organized a massive protest, boarding ships of the East India Trading Company and dumping over 342 chests of tea in the harbor. Yeah, Bobby, I'll tell you, I don't even like tea, but that sounds like a waste. So the Sons of Liberty were responsible for destroying all the tea. Interesting. Can you tell our viewers maybe why they did it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they like coffee better. Speaking of which, is there a Dunkin' around here? All right, I am parched. All right, I'm just going to take over right now for our viewers' sake so we can get through this. According to John's notes, the Tea Party was due to taxation without representation. Parliament had been taxing the colonists for years with acts such as the Sugar Act, the Stamp Act, and the Townshend Acts. The Tea Act of 1773 was the last straw. Speaking of straws, Bobby, maybe I could get a straw and drink the water in the harbor. It's still brown. Never had saltwater tea before. You think it's good? It's probably good, right? It's definitely good. Yeah, I would not advise that, Tommy. But let's stay on track here. Can you tell us anything about the Tea Act and maybe why it upset the colonists so much? Well, I'm not really sure there, Bob, but I think it had something to do with the tea. Oh, hold on. Yep. Let me check the notes. Oh, yeah, all right. It says right here. In 1773, the British Parliament passed the Tea Act. This law actually made tea cheaper. But it gave the British East India Company a monopoly, love that game, on tea sales in the colonies. The colonists saw this as another attempt to control them and their trade. All right. When the shipment showed up, the colonists refused to take the East India Company's tea and told them to send it back. I like these guys. Send it back, eh? Like a poorly cooked steak at a restaurant. Yeah, sure, good one. But can I continue over here? Trying to be professional. Thank you. All right. The governor and British officials refused to send the tea back. The colonists then took matters into their own hands.
Since they would not return the tea, they decided to destroy it. Oh my God. Hardcore.
All right, sure, yeah. Sorry, I guess. Very interesting, though, Tommy. But this seems like a huge risk for the colonists. I mean, how did they get away with this?
Yeah, I don't know, Bobby. I don't see any cameras around here. So, that could be it. There's a lot of these guys in these red uniforms, though. They keep looking at me. Yeah. What? What do you want? Keep walking.
Use the notes.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, no. I got it right here. All right. Looks like the Sons of Liberty dressed as Native Americans. Disguised. Nice. And it looks like over 100 of them boarded 3 ships and ended up dumping $1.7 million worth of tea in the water. $1.7 million.
That's a lot of tea there, John. Oh, sorry, I meant Tommy. Sorry. Habit, wishful thinking, call it what you will. But surely there must be some severe punishment for those who participated.
I don't know, Bobby. It seems kind of chill here right now. Nothing crazy, but I don't know. Let me just check the notes here. Oh, John, you sneaky guy. All right, here it goes. It says here that once Parliament got wind of what happened here, they passed the Intolerable Acts, which took a lot of freedoms away from Boston and further increased tensions between the two sides. Yeah, I hate Parliament.
Well, that sounds bad.
Yeah, it seems like these people got no idea what's coming. Should I tell them? I'm not telling them.
No, absolutely not, Tommy, all right? You don't interact with people from the past. That's the first rule of the rule book. Did you read the rule book?
Yeah, I thought that was more of a suggestion than a requirement. So, no, I did not.
We've got to get him back here, like right now. We got to get him before he does anything crazy. All right, Tommy, listen, don't talk to anyone or do anything.
Yeah, all right, sure, whatever. But, hey, any chance, on the way back we can stop maybe in the 80s so I can watch Larry Legend wipe the floor with the Lakers? Oh, yeah, better yet. Let's go to the late 90s. We'll stop at Fenway so I can watch Pedro Martinez throw heaters. Huh? What do you say?
And that's all the time we have for today, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us as we try to uncover the events of the Boston Tea Party. Hopefully John will be back next week. I really hope so. Thanks again for joining us. I'm your host, Bob Boo Boo, and this was History's News.